And we could probably have like a small team of 2 or 3 people per boat, kind of moving the boat, helping unload. Some people on the carts and some people at the pile, loading the rock into the cart.
The substrate we're using for this project today is going to be limestone rocks. Oysters are floating around looking for a place to settle. Our bay has plenty of larval oysters. We just need good substrate for them to settle on. So that's what you guys are doing here today. We have a previous Living Shoreline project here, and we're expanding on that and improving it. The wave energy slows down when it meets the oyster reef, and so it is not wearing away the shoreline. Because the oyster reef is there as a barrier, sand will drop out behind it, and that can actually even rebuild some eroded shorelines as well. And one adult oyster can filter up to 50 gallons of water a day, so they can really help improve water quality.
Oysters, when they're younger, they're in a planktonic phase when they're juvenile, so they'll float around in the water column and kind of look for hard surfaces to settle on. So they'll settle on the reefs and grow, and that will provide even more habitat for all kinds of small crabs and fish and shrimp. We'll see wading birds come in to feed, larger fish, dolphins kind of feeding off the smaller species that are attracted to these reefs. I'd bet you we already have crabs that are taking up residence in there, so they're pretty instant habitat.
This area, even on these intercoastal waterways, gets hit really hard when we're in the direct path of a storm. So the more armoring we have, the better our community stands up to those damaging winds and high surf. And they're not going to stop all damage, but what it does is it puts us in the best position to be ready to rebuild after something like that happens.
Soldiers and veterans are used to looking at a bigger picture and service above self. So I'm not surprised that this community embraces environmental protection.
This is a broad spectrum initiative with buy-in from the private sector, from residents, from veterans, and from government. We've got multiple partners involved.
For Publix to support this is just a recognition of how important it is. It's important to the future. It's important to the wildlife. It's important to water quality. And I think it's important for young people to do these kinds of things with older folks. Young people need role models.
That's our favorite way to work hard and have fun while you're doing it. You guys said you were bringing savages, and you did not disappoint. So it's 40 tons of rock placed, all moved by hand. We've topped off reefs at about 500 feet of shoreline.
All this participation means the world to us. Not only are your physical presence here, but just the fact that you want to help with something that we feel so passionate about, and that just really inspires us and keeps us going.